welcome to another video, and in this video I'll be explaining sorting and filtering. So we'll start with sorting first. I've connected to data. You can see the data I connected to here, office supplies. It's one of the data we worked with in class, so I'll keep this short as possible. So let's take a quick look at the data once again. Alright, you can see we have the item field, we have the order date field, we have the region, we have the rep, we have the sales, sorry about that, we have the sales, we have the units price, and we have the units. So say we want to find out the best employee, right? So we want to give a financial annual bonus, end of the financial year annual bonus, or we want to just say, okay, employee of the month, right? So let me rename the worksheet. So employee of the month, employee of the month, sorry about that. Okay, alright, so you can see right there, employee of the month, and the title takes employee of the month as well. So let me make this bold. Alright, all I did was double click on this place to make this bold. I double clicked on it, and then I highlighted, and then bold, Ctrl B. Alright, so let's start some visualization. We need the rep, right? Just want to see the best employee of the month. So this is the sales rep from what we can see. So rep has the names of each of the sales rep, right? So let's say I take this into column. So I have all the sales rep, and I take of course, for us to be able to get the best sales rep, it has to be our units multiplied by our price, and by the units price, right? So let's say we have a mouse that sells for $50. So if an employee sells 3 mouse, right, so that's 50 times 3 to get 150. So we have to create a calculated field. I won't go into much detailed explanation about that. I believe we covered something like that in the class, and I'm pretty sure you understand why we are multiplying the unit price by the unit. If you don't, you can always leave a question in the comment section, and I'll answer you. I'll explain it better. Alright, so though I've already created a calculated field, how do you differentiate a calculated field? There's this equal to sign right in front of it. Can you see? Just like in Excel, for every formula you start with equal to or a plus sign actually, but we'll formula with equal to, that's what we use most times, but you can always use a plus sign as well. So you see this equal to sign showing that it's a calculated field. On other ones you won't see them, right? Can you see? You won't see them. Alright, so I'll create another calculated field just for the demonstration as a reminder. So right click on this measure, this data pin below the measure right here. So you can click on create calculated field, or you come here, create calculated field, or you go to your analysis up here and you see create calculated field right here. Alright, so I'll just right click here, create calculated field, and I'll see total sales like that. So what do I want to do? I want to multiply the sales by the units, the units price, by the units price right now. Units by the units price. Now, do you think this will give us the correct answer? Let's find out. Okay, right here, and we can see that Matthew. So the first person is Alex. So let's add some label. I'll come to label here, show mark. Alright, so I can see the sales made by each of the employees. Right, you can see the sales made by each of the employees. Alright, so here we have Alex with 2,800. I don't want to go into the formatting, putting dollar and all of that. So this is Bill, this is James. Now looking at this visualization, it's hard to immediately tell. Let's say we have more reps now, it will be hard to immediately tell who the highest is, even though we have the labels and the bars are showing us the height, how much the price is, how much sales they made, but then it's still a bit hard to tell, right? Let's say we have, look at Matthew and Susan. We can't easily tell if I uncheck the label, right? So even though the label is there, that means we still have to look through every all the bars, like the tallest ones, to be able to tell, oh, okay, this is the best employee, or this is the person employee of the month we're going to. So what do we do? That is why we need to sort our data. That is why we need to sort our data. And the quickest way to do sorting is, since you already have your visualization, so you can either sort in ascending or descending. So we can see the list. Okay, of course, we're focused on the employee of the month. That means the best performing employee or the least performing employee. We can also see that when we sort our data, and it makes it easy, right? And our visualization better, right? Don't forget, if the video is too fast, you can always use the playback speed to slow it down. All right, just want it to be as short as possible, not to waste time, and go straight to the point. All right, so look at this button up here on the toolbar, right? This is the toolbar. So on the toolbar here, you have these three buttons right here. This is to swap rows and column. As you can see, this is to sort by ascending order. Excuse me, this is to sort by descending order. So let's sort by ascending order. That's the least to the highest. Alright, and now we can see that Matthew is the best sales rep, while Rachel is the least performing sales rep, right? Okay, so let me come here again. Now sort in descending order, that's from highest to lowest, since we're more concerned about the best performing employee. So we can see that this is the best, even though they are close, but of course we know that the first one is the best. Now that is what sorting helps us to achieve. So it is important that when you have some visualization, you should close to each other, let's say a column chart like this. So sorting is one way to go, and it's very, very important that you do it. And how do you know what you're sorting on, or how your data is sorted? Now if you take a close look at this place, this guy right here, okay, the icon is gone. So once I hover on it, I'm trying to zoom in so that you can see, but just pay attention to this drop down. You see that it won't be there anymore, so you'll be seeing the sort icon right here. So can you see? So you're seeing the sort icon right there. Can you see it now? So you can see the sort icon right there. So, and if you click on it, you can see the sort option right there. So you can sort from here as well, whether descending or ascending. And you see it's showing you the value, the measure that it's used, that it performed the aggregation on to sort the fields, and you can change the aggregation from here, right? So you can see other aggregations. Probably you want to see the average, so you can click on average and the whole thing changes, right? But